Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online. This is with Tamrain the Crafter. We are talking to Tammy and Selen. Who would like... Actually, we're not going to talk to him. We're going to go and just do the thing. We need to go talk to Councillors Donella, Virgile and Theodore. And see why they're... We'll get there eventually. And get their support in defeating the... I think it's the Red Rock Raiders. Looks like there's been another adventurer through here. There will be no easy pickings for me today. By easy pickings, I just mean recipes and things. Yeah, they've been through here very recently. Oh, but we don't have that. Ancient Scrolls, Dwemer 1A. Yes, good for our Mages Guild, which is the other thing we're going through. As a learned name, Matthias, Ulan and Korg. I should have seen these men, mother. Each one of them would have had trouble fitting through the front door, I could tell thee. What happened? Jalamil repeated. Were they rescued? I thought about waiting for that, but I knew they'd send off a ransom note, and I know how they'd us worry. So I remembered what my mentor at Aquin always said about remaining calm. Looking for their opponent's weakness. He listened to them bragging one another, and realised their weakness was vanity. What didst thou do? They had me chained up at their camp in woods not far from Kale, on a high knoll overlooking a wide river. I heard one of them, Kurg, telling the others that it would take the better part of an hour to swim across and back. They were nodding in agreement when I spoke up. I could swim that river and back in 30 minutes, I said. Impossible, said Kurg. I can swim faster than a little whelp like thee. So it was agreed we would dive off the cliff, swim to the centre island, and return. As we went to our respective rocks, Korg took it upon himself to lecture me about all the fine points of swimming, the importance of synchronized movements of the arms and legs for maximum speed, and how essential it was to breathe after only the third or fourth stroke, not too often to slow thyself down, but not too little to lose one's air. I nodded and agreed to all his fine points. Then we dove off the cliffs, and I made it to the island and back, in a little over an hour. But Korg never returned. He'd dashed his brains at the bottom of the cliff. I'd noticed the telltale signs of underwater rocks and taken the diving rock on the right. But thou returned? Asked Jalamil. Was that not when thou escaped? It was too risky to escape then, said Zarek. They could have easily caught me again. I wasn't keen to be blamed for Kurg's disappearance. I said I didn't know what happened to him, and after some searching they decided he'd forgotten about the race and swum ashore to hunt for food. They could not see how I could have had anything to do with his disappearance, as fully visible as I was throughout my swim. The two brothers began making camp along the rocky cliff edge, picking an ideal location so I would not be able to escape. One of the brothers, Matthias, began commenting on the quality of the soil and the gradual incline of the rock that circled around the bay below. It was ideal, he said, for a foot race. I expressed my ignorance of the sport, and he was keen to give me details of the proper technique of running a race. He made absurd faces, showing how one must breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and eventually ended up giving this poor guy a lecture. I was an enthusiastic student, and Matthias decided we ought to run a quick race around the edge of the bay before night fell. Ulan told us to bring some firewood when we came back. We began at once down the path, skirting the cliff below, and so on. Despite his much longer legs, I was a few paces ahead as we rounded the first corner. With his eyes on my back, Matthias did not see the gap in the rock that I jumped over. He plummeted over the cliff before he had a chance to cry out. I spent a few minutes gathering some twigs before I returned to Ulan at the camp. Oh no, well you can see how that went. I know, sometimes I actually do read what they write. Alchemy, discovered traits. In here, yep, empty dresses. But we did find, just make sure I'm not running right past another book. We did find one of our Mages Guild books. I've actually got my Mage Guild up to level 9 without doing any quests for the guild, just by reading the books. Now that is with Rosalor, and she has travelled all the way from Glenumbra across the map to I think she's just finished doing all the Skyshards in Shadowfen, and all the dungeons, because she's oops, let's not steal from that man, that was like automatic reaction, because she's a high enough level to manage it without getting killed. So we did the dungeon last night with her solo. Although I won't say that I it was a completely solo experience because there were so many adventurers running it. A lot trying out the new Arcanist. Man, that was pretty good. I was in some tough fights. They made them a lot easier and shorter, which I really appreciated. Rosalor's got a lot of defense, but she's got... Well, she hits like a wet fish, really. Councillor Theodore.
Who are you? Another red rook dog barking for its masters? I've got bad news for you, Hound. I'm fed up. Whatever you want, the answer is no.
I'm not a red rook. I'm here to stop them.
Oh? Well, why didn't you say so? The red rooks took over my mine. They're forcing the miners to work until they drop. You want to stop the red rooks? How about running them through with a sword? That'd be damn useful.
Tammy Selin is organising a resistance to take back Crosswych.
Not sure I entirely trust that young fellow. But standing around doing nothing doesn't sit well with me either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not much use in a battle, but I can spread the word. We'll raise an army to deal with these red rooks.
Your support will encourage the people.
Let Selin know I'm with him. We'll stick a hot poker in the backside of that pompous Sternus Gelves and the rest of his beef-witted red rooks.
Wow, nothing angrier than an angry man who didn't think he was going to ever be able to fix something. I know, right? Angry man. We'll get there. I think I'm upstairs, am I? No, I'm just inside. I know, very soon these red rooks are bound to catch on to what I'm doing. And I want to just go have a... Where's that barn? I want to go have a look. I thought I saw... I did. Gelves just gave me a bloody earful. I don't know where you disappeared to, but you should have been with me to bear the brunt of his tirade. He says to ease up a bit on the townsfolk. We're supposed to leave them alone for a few days, let them get a little less afraid of us. After that, we make one good example every few days or so. He's got some theory about this, that this keeps them more cowed than if we just beat them senseless every time they look at us funny. He also said to keep a cautious eye on anyone coming into town, but not to stop them. The town is still open for business, and we want to make sure we profit from that business. Traders and such coming through town should still be able to buy and sell as they like. We'll probably start taxing them when Gelves decides that we're firmly in control here. Oh, and Gelves killed the mayor. Just lost his temper, I guess. You owe me an ale or two for covering for you. Well, well, well. I know, sometimes actually stopping to read these things is a good thing. Renache.
This can't go on. The Red Rooks can't take over Crosswych. It's just not right.
Yeah. Why don't I not talk to these guys yet? Alright, so the Red Rooks are under orders to let me roam around like a lunatic. Just for a little bit. We're going to talk to Tamrain in a minute. That looks like another adventure waiting to happen. I've lost where I'm meant to be going. Right, not this building. I know. I'm getting better at reading maps. This game helps a lot. One of the other games has this mini-map in a corner that really helps as well. So I kind of navigate by both. But the hard part is I take my eyes off the main screen and live my life inside the mini-maps. Alchemy practicum. Yes. Did I just turn my... I did. What? I'm not taking stuff from these people. They're in a hard place. Councillor Virgile, I'll know.
He held everything he demanded to keep the townsfolk safe, even surrendered his own house. They killed Heasif anyway. Our beloved mayor. They killed him in cold blood.
The Red Rooks killed the mayor of Crosswych?
Weren't you listening? They killed him.
All right.
First they ran the watch out of town. Then they took over our businesses. Now they murdered the mayor. They extort, threaten, and murder to their heart's content. And no one can stop them.
Tammy and Selin's organising the people. We're going to fight back.
Are you mad? Everyone who tried is either dead or enslaved in the mines. We can't win. The Red Rooks are too powerful.
Oh,
I
man.
just lost my best friend. I don't want to lose anyone else.
It doesn't sound like the mayor gave up.
You didn't even know him.
No?
No, you're right. Heasif wasn't a soldier. But he was a strategist.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to work around these bastards. The least I can do is continue what he started. I'll do whatever Selin asks.
Good. I know. Poor guy is completely torn to pieces. But we just can't Oh, Crat. Come on. I know.
You'll die for interfering with the Red Rooks.
For interfering with the Red Rook's bear splat. I love my bear. Oh wait, I'm playing this character. I know. Sorry. 3 and 5 is Rosalor's main attacks. Oops! I say, I seem to have murdered a Red Rook soldier. My bad. Can I get out this door? Yes. So what I'm thinking is that the other door probably has people in front of it. Yeah. So an alternate method of getting out was a good idea. We'll just take our way slowly through here. Don't really feel like fighting my way through town yet. That is going to come, but we can delay it. Bookshelf. Bowyer and Fletcher. Hey, Donella.
Blessed Mara, why is this happening? What did we do to deserve this trouble? You better go. They'll be back at any moment to demand more gold from me.
You know what? Sometimes it's not a god's punishment, but man acting out his free will. Don't give me that look. I'm here to help. You need to convince the townsfolk to follow Tammy and Sellen.
Are you mad? Sellen wants the people to rise up and fight. That would be suicide. Still, the Red Rooks harass me every day, demanding more and more gold. Oh no, I think I hear them now.
I don't hear anything. If you stand up to them, you'll set an example for the rest of the town.
You probably think I'm just foolish,
No.
imagining Red Rooks around every corner. But those nasty bandits are rude, greedy, and dangerous. I don't want to end up poor and destitute.
Man, lady, you should be worrying about ending up dead. Tammy and Sellen wants to help. So do I. But we need you to do your part.
Your willingness to help shames me.
Get
You're
over
right.
it.
I must be strong if we are ever to feel safe again. I'll find a way to help you and Sellen. I can spread the word that we're going to fight back.
Just do it carefully. Right, now I don't see a second exit out of here. Ooh. Clearly, I'm not allowed up in the private sleeping quarters. Right. Let me just take a pause, have a look at our map. Yeah, you don't have to go holus bolus and fight everything, but sometimes you're not left with much of an option. I think there are going to be some fights on the way back. We can minimize them. Maybe find some chests hiding around the back of the houses.
That's what he said.
Oh yeah, and we want to find Marant. Hey.
Did you meet with Tammy and Sellen? He's got the right idea. Time to take back this town.
And what do you plan to do?
The Red Rookin forces have threatened, extorted, or beaten us at every turn.
Uh-oh.
They claim it's for our own protection, but they just want our gold. They're not even honest about their thievery. I say it's time to fight back.
Well, I can help.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Really?
If you stand up to those greedy bastards, it will show the rest of the town that we can take back Crosswych.
Alright, I'll deal with the enforcers. Help harassed Crosswych citizens. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. I'm not sure these guys... Oh, these guys are still yellow. Bear? They won't be yellow if Bear slaps them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's still upstairs. I'd be ungracious and say he was hiding in his room, but that's just being mean. Tamian.
I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that the people have begun to rally around the idea of resisting the Red Rooks. The bad news is the Red Rooks have taken notice.
The councillors support the resistance.
This is just the thing we need to inspire the people. Now the resistance can get to work on getting rid of the Red Rooks.
Excellent.
Anyone who stands up to Sternus Gelves ends up in the Crosswych mines. He works as prisoners to death down there. We need to close the mines and take that resource away from the Red Rooks.
Tell me about them.
The Red Rooks took control of the mines when they arrived. They work the miners night and day. And they also use the mines as a prison for anyone who causes trouble. Counselor Leah, Smith Suriel, and Len the innkeeper were all sent into the mines.
Do you want me to get them out?
That would be perfect. If you can free Len, Suriel, and Counselor Leah, the entire town will gain confidence. Let them know we're organizing. Maybe help some of the miners as well. Then meet me behind the inn when you're finished.
I can do that.
Talk to any miners you can get close to without arousing suspicion. Let them know we're organizing.
All right.
Or just kill the Red Rooks in the mine.
I can do that
The miners
too.
will try to escape if you clear a path for them.
Mm-hmm. I'll do what I can to help in the mines.
Your actions will raise the town's morale, I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you see Morent or Jend, talk to him. He's been itching to go after the Red Rooks as well.
All right. So that means I've got approval to do whatever Morent or Jen would like me to do. So we're going to create havoc on the way out of the town, and then we're going to create a little bit more havoc. A lot more havoc. I'm looking not to loot. I'm looking for any books that might be left unattended in the cellar. I mean, this would be stealing, I think. Yeah, let's not steal from these people. All right, time to go raise some ruin. What do you reckon? Hopefully not get ruined in the process. Rightio. Oh look, now they're not friendly. Wow, she's giving them a hard time. Good on you. You tell them. Lady, go find your best broomstick or fry pan and beat them up, or possibly even your husband's old sword or your old sword if you're an ex-adventurer. Oh look, a red rook. Don't you point that thing at me. Now see, they are leaving me in the lurch. Or they are taking advantage of me, keeping these guys distracted. Leave him alone. Pick on someone your own size. Don't you stab me in the back, you evil being. Do. You're welcome.
I owe you one.
Owe me nothing, mate. Man, I love that bear.
Maybe the root of evil. Red Rooks down. Circle around.
I can't thank you enough.
You're welcome. Oh man, now it's doing that thing again where it won't let me. It did this to me last night when there's a lot of people around. It just won't let me pick up treasure for a little bit, like it has a delay. Ooh, Argonian banner hanging. Can I have it? Can I use it? Yes. Which reminds me, what else have I got in here that I haven't used? Nope, nothing that I don't already know. Rightio. Oh, and I've stolen stuff. Right. Well, someone may or may not take me to task. It all depends. Oh, look. Can't help it. I know, I've done the mission already.
To the side!
Go on, you go to the side and I will bear you. Boom, you're done. Don't turn your back on my bear. Well, I suppose it's better than you picking on him. Go on.
You
Go find
nick
some.
of time.
Go find some havoc to cause. Get bandaged up first. Oh look, there are bad guys in the way of me getting to report my mission. I am so terribly, horribly sad. Alright, bear. Bear slapped.
I was done for.
There is nothing like a bird to the back of the head or beetles Beetles running off your travel lane. Go get 'em, bugs. Yes. Man, I love playing a warden. Hi.
Did you teach those red rooks a lesson?
Well, they shouldn't bother those people anymore.
I don't know what happened to us. We're mountain folk and miners. We shouldn't be so easily cowed. You've given us back our courage. Thank you.
That's alright. You're also people of peace. And sometimes it's hard to change the mindset. Yes, I don't pick a fight with everything all the time. Just, 90% of the time. Oh, really? You're gonna do this now? You really? Flies for you. Flies for you. Bird in the hedge for you. Bear to the face for you. I guess the way that they're picking on me more than anything else, more than the bear now, must mean... Ooh, I can empty my backpack. Give me a minute. I just have a small amount of stuff. I did let Rosalor process everything last night. Alright, might as well just get that researching. And we'll make some space, because we've only got 5 spaces left in our backpack, and I really hate it when I run out of room to steal stuff, to put stuff in. Get rid of all of that. Beautiful. It's given me a little bit more room. Do the same here. If you're someone who does have a lot of trouble with your backpack, I think I'm about to get smushed again. There we go. Whatever that is. Honestly, you really should not be picking on a girl when she is trying to do her Do you know how hard it is to research something when you're being shot at? Where are you, you turkey?
This town belongs to the Red Rooks now.
It belongs to me. Well, okay, it belongs to the townspeople, not to me, but can you just stop shooting me while I'm emptying out my backpack? You could have lived, but no, you had to get all up in my face with an arrow to the butt. Right, now where was I? Oh, you! Okay, I take it back. I'm blaming the wrong person. Come here. These people need their forge, and you need to not shoot them when they use it. Honestly, don't you know anything about guesting privileges? Alright, so now I've got nearly 30 spaces in my pack for putting borrowed items in. Looted items in. Is there a woodworking... Oh my gosh. There's a woodworking station here. So good. Let's see what we've got to research. We'll have whatever that is. Sharpened. The Griffin's Ice Staff has been... I clearly haven't been very good about adding things to my collections. Alrighty. I know I also haven't gone and gotten my crafting writs for a couple of days, so we're behind on XP on that, but that's fine. Alrighty. Got some nice stuff out of it. Turpin is always good. Okay, and our backpack is now a spry little 38 spaces clear. Alright, where am I going? This way. Is this person going to let me pass? Not anymore, they're not. I know, right? No throwing stuff at the adventurer. The adventurer does not like it. Ooh, a sky shard. This is... We haven't got all the sky shards in Glenumbra. Oh, sigh. Alright. Let's go get that sky shard. I'm probably going to have to end up here anyway. Get off the locals. Besides, I need the XP. Oh, speaking of which. Do I have...
Out of here.
Yeah, go while you can. Alright, doesn't look like I have any XP scrolls on this character. Wow, wow, wow. However, I also haven't eaten, and I'm thinking having a little bit extra. I know, just stop in the middle of an investigation, eat your roast meal. Good. Have fun. Good idea. Go join the townsfolk. They need your hefty pick farm. Dies gruesomely. I know, Rosalor definitely did not have this much fun. Oh look. Nice one, bear. Alright, and this is what we're here for. Okay. I was going to say I don't want to miss the landing on this, otherwise it's going to get painful. Now, oh, a book. Yes, The Miner's Lament. Alright. Len Beland, Councillor Leah, and Thingamy What's It, because I didn't read his name fast enough. Let's go see what we can do about this. I know, now I check my mic to make sure it's on. There's been a couple of mornings where I've just forgotten to turn the headset on. Ooh, I'll have that. See, don't mind me, just a miner, not doing anything evil, like, I don't know, freeing all the townsfolk. I'm going to assume these are Red Rook supplies. Alright, this is a dead end. Let's see what they're hiding up here. I know, man, she botched that landing, didn't she? I guess having a bat at the back of the head will do that to you. Yeah, I know, right? I'm sorry, I'm having far too much fun with this. Oh yeah, definitely all Red Rook supplies. I'll just keep telling myself that. I know, in these mines it does pay to, in any mine now in this game, it pays to look up, just to see if there's a way up. You know what, I'm not even looking at the names of who I'm rescuing, I'm just rescuing them. Clearing a way for them to get out of here.
I'm getting out of here.
Please do. I didn't just do that for the exercise or the fun. I know, right? I know, you can shoot at me with your arrow. I will just stick my bear on you. Try shooting an arrow with that.
I'm getting out of here.
Please do. Alright, have I cleared out my dead end yet? It's looking good. The other thing they like to hide up on scaffolding like that is, you know, Mage Guild books and chests. Treasure chests. I love me a good treasure chest. Ooh, I can has. Yes, I can has. Will you just let the man work? Or better still, let him go home to his wife and kids and, I don't know, a nice hot meal. Alright, where's my map?
I'm getting out of here.
Please do.
That was an unwelcome surprise.
Oh, right. It's alright, I was dyslexiating where I was. I know, bear a splat.
I'm getting out of here.
Please do. Hey, what about you? You don't have to dig anymore. Alright, I'll rescue you on the way back, stupid. Some people just a little bit too scared to take what's there. In case it goes sour. That was a rat. I think we have some lake bait.
Sellen's organizing a revolt. I mean, the Red Rooks will pay for what they've done here.
Oh, wow. Yep. I know. Point the man at the revolt. Let him go. He's a smith. He doesn't just make the weapons and the tools. He knows how to use them. Because he tests them. Alright, where are we? I'm going this way. I know, don't you shoot that arrow at me. Or I will be forced to fire my bird. Alright, come on. Must be another adventurer not too far away. I'll start another fight while the game decides to let me have the there we go. Yeah, just every now and then it just lags out on me. It was nearly killed me, or it did kill me last night. It lagged out on me after I'd picked a fight with some people, and so badly I had to log out and log back in. And when I logged back in, I was a ghost. Oh dear. That was a very wealthy rat. I suspect it came off this corpse here, though. Ooh, well, I'll have that. I know, that was funny. Like, it must have just been positioned just right for him to miss me completely. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Bugs are gonna get you. Ever scared of beetles? You are now.
I'm getting out of here.
Please do. No, I want on the ore cart. On Tamrain. You are so uncoordinated. Oh fine, be uncoordinated. I wonder if we can actually get onto the platform. Oh, I know. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Treasure hunting. Oh, I know, that was the beetles that time. Sorry, Bear, you can't claim that kill.
Someone's got a good plan. I'll go help him.
Excellent. I'll take over this copper seam for a minute, catch my breath. Get some extra resources that we need. Beautiful. Have some high iron ore. Zap the rat. I'm sorry, that was just funny. We're collecting lake bait. Okay. Sounds like I killed some more lake bait somewhere. There goes my beetles. Yeah, I know, if we can't defeat them, we're going to starve them out. There's the poor rat. I love the way the bird and the bear just work together to completely destroy everything. I know. Off you go.
I'm getting out of here.
Please do. Alright.
Seems this is all I ever do.
Okay. What's up here? Give me a minute. I know the first time through you're always kind of... You're not as thorough. I'm starting to learn to slow down with this game. Nice one, Bear. You did good.
I'm getting out of here.
Please do. Hang on, Bear. Don't start the party without me. I know, I should probably practice some of my other skills, but these ones are just such a nice combination. Go.
I'm getting out of here.
Yep. Good.
I was on my way to tell Selen I'd join him when the Red Rooks captured me. It's time to finish what I started.
Go get him. Go get him. Councillor Leah. Use the cave-in bell to awaken the foreman. Alright, well let's go and find that, shall we? I'm sorry. Ah, that is so satisfying. It's a derrick. Oh, similar. It's probably got a proper word for it.
Is there a cave-in? You! Get away from that bell!
Oh, this is like my big boss. I should probably do something about him. Hi, wake up. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, let's just make sure we haven't left any villages down here in a bad state. Or, you know, any treasure chests down here in a bad state. Looks like we've pretty much cleaned everything out. We haven't missed any bits of paper that glow in the dark. Alrighty. I missed a soldier. I think he respawned. Let's just get his attention. That's for not watching the bell more carefully, you bad boy. I know, what? Back to Crosswych. Alright, it makes sense that they have two entrances. See, we would have come up here anyway. little bit out of range. What about now? Well, I mean, it is a mine, right? Alright, I will stop faffing about. I'll just, you know, murder anyone on the way. Man, those beetles are deadly, right? But you cannot unsummon them once they have been summoned. We are just cleaning out the rats. It's a rat hunt. And besides, I don't like getting shot in the back of the head by an arrow, or by, you know, in the front of the head, or anywhere else. No, don't shoot the adventurer. My God, girl. Alright. We seem to have cleaned up pretty nicely. Let's see if this one's respawned back here. Oh my, what a surprise. Stop drinking the townsfolk supplies, you bad girl. Alright, and because I really hate my backpack getting overfull, let's just deconstruct what we can while we're here. If you're doing this without a craft bag, you'll find you're going to need space for everything that you get out of your deconstruction. But if you're doing it with a craft bag, this makes your life a lot easier. And to get a craft bag, you need ESO+, so just bear that in mind. I should probably thin some of these out as well. We'll do that another time. I know, I very nearly... Excuse me. Hats, pauldrons, cuirass, sabatons. What else do I need to steal to have a full set? Great sword. I'm doing this for an achievement. Let me just see if I've filled up every slot. Because an opportunity like this is not going to come along again. Alright. Hat, pauldron, cuirass. So I need a belt and a glove. Okay, so I'm missing belt, glove, pants. Okay, there's an achievement for getting arrested. I'll steal that as well, then I can have something in my offhand. Now I'm looking... Don't need 2 lots of boots. Now I'm looking for pants. That's shoes. No, I don't want to use that. I want to, Alright. So we're nearly there. If I can manage to not get arrested. I know. Hero of whatever it is. Tamrain. Stealing clothes. For an achievement. Daha, don't shoot me. I know opportunities like that just don't happen very often. Okay, that's townsfolk. Let's not attack them. Damien.
I've heard your praises from a number of rescued miners. Well done.
I also killed Foreman Blaze.
Blaze? Dead?
Yep.
That's good news.
Excellent.
I've sent some of the miners to Councillor Vergil to recover. As soon as they're able, they'll return to the mine and clear out the rest of the Red Rooks. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
It's time. people of Crosswych have taken up arms and are ready to retake their town. But first, Sternus Gelbs must die.
Alright. Where is he?
He's taken over the mayor's house. Since the resistance started, he never leaves the place. You'll have to fight through his personal guards to reach him. Fortunately, you'll have some help, if you want.
Alright, what do you mean?
The resistance has grown thanks to you. If you want help, use this whistle in front of the mayor's house. Anyone nearby will come to help. Find me when Gelbs is finished. Meanwhile, we'll start removing the rooks out here. We've got them on edge.
I'll go find Gelbs. Ooh, right after I level up. Nice. Crown fortifying, dungeon 1 and 1. I'm gonna up my stamina a bit. I keep running out of bird power. Let's go with confirm. Alright. I know, have I been neglecting my crafter? Yes, I have. I know, I've got 6 skill points here. I'm going to just hold off on them for just a minute. Actually, let me just see what she's got in her racials that she hasn't picked up yet. Alright, enough to wipe out my skills. Yeah, let's just wait, because I also haven't done... I know, and I'm not sure I want to. We'll start it again once we hit Storm Haven. Don't attack him. Yeah, they're fair game. Sternus Greaves. Why would I use the resistance fighter's signal when I can deal with it? Those guys are busy enough as it is. I know, she's like, oh, you think that would draw me in? No, I'm going to stand here and shoot you. Rude. Alright, so what I'm looking for, I need to steal a pair of pants. And a belt. And some gloves. Let's see if we can do that. Preferably without getting caught. It's not looking promising. Alright. I know this is probably going to take a few attempts, but that was like the best chance I've seen in ages. Jerkin, helmet. I've already got chest pieces. Alright, we do have a mission to kill 100 livestock. I'm not doing that right now. Anyway. I know, pin cushions are us. Bear's like, I'll finish you off. Yeah, move to flank. You use your enemy as a shield while I shoot into the combat. We could go into the main house, main gate, or we could just start here. That's just a red rock enforcer. So while we're here, let's look for our belt and gloves. Murder him as we go. Also check above the fireplace. It's often where they hang things like garlic. So if you're having trouble finding garlic, sometimes it's hanging around the fireplace. I only say this because one day I went and actually bought a bunch of garlic because I just could not find it for love or money and I had to look up where to get it. But there you go. Bookcase. Tale of Drew. pretty sure that sandwich ingredient does not belong to you, mister, she says. I know, don't look at what I just nicked. Nope, can't get into the cellar today. Radio. There's a certain carelessness you get when you know you can handle most of what the game will throw at you. It's really best if you never take it for granted. And it also means that you lose good habits. Man, there has definitely been another adventure through here. Oh my god. Ransacked. It's about the only way to describe this. Redwood Raider. Oh, whoops. Clearly. Which means I'm going to have to summon my bear again. Oh, don't eat that. Okay, just don't. Bear, where are you? Did I tell you that? No, I did not. Flies to the head.
You may have beaten my gods, but you can't defeat me.
Want to make a bet? I have beetles and a bird. And I'm probably not standing far enough away for safety. And mushrooms. Excellent. I'll have this. And I'll check that. Jonathan's Last Dance. I know, whoever went through here before me is just as thorough as I am. Alright, before we finish this mission, let's see what else we're missing here. So we're missing one more way shrine. West Tree and Cambrai Pass. We need to find those. Really? I haven't got... Oh, well, we need to fix that. And how many Skyshards are we short? Okay. So West Tree we need to go to. Beneath a hag's footbridge is in the fens. Behind a wall to a duum all. Where even crypts become even caves. And in the roots of the hallows. So I'm pretty sure it's the hallows we won't be doing, but the other two we can. Or the other 4 we can. And we need those Skyshards if I don't want to be going back. Now, I could... Because Tamrain has done it, there's now an option in the shop, the crown shop, where I could actually just buy all of the Skyshards. But I just find it, if I can just do the legwork, why would I? Alright. So we're short gloves, pants, and a belt. Talk to Tammy and Salen. Why is that now? If you are off mission, like if your mission does this, and it seems to be doing it quite a bit. If your mission slips off onto something else you're not interested in doing at the time, just click on it. Tamian.
Thanks to your efforts, order and peace are restored. Crosswych will be back to normal in no time.
Stonus Gelves is dead?
At last, Sternus Gelves has paid for his crimes against Crosswych, Eaglesbrook, and my family. This town and I owe you for that.
No worries, you
Time
don't
for
owe
me
me
to
a
head back to
thing.
the mine. We'll take care of any red rooks stupid enough to stick around.
We need to make plans. This sort of thing must never happen to Crosswych again.
Wow. Alright, now, I think I ascertained already, yeah, there's no point me trying to loot something out of here.
Hear that? Come, we should get started right away.
I think Tamian has just found himself made a counselor or some kind of, you know, watchman. Okay, let me just have a look. In our J, we're going to go to quests. We're going to go to... We're not in Stormhaven. So there's a couple of unfinished ones I need to do for Stormhaven. I'm looking for Glenumbra. I'm not seeing anything for here. Alright, so so I reckon one of those is under a hag's footbridge, which puts it in Hag Fen, where we were up here. We've missed, I think what we've missed is probably over here, because it looks kind of like there should be something there. Alright, so what we're doing is we're finishing as much of the region as we can, bar the fishing, although I should do that, I mean, open the zone guide. You know, it'll just take a little bit. Anyway, we're not achievement chasing right now. So, okay, if we're going to do this, I do need to do that scry, because she does need 2 more to be able to do the next one. Now I'm also, if I go all active leads, I know I'm running out of time on some. I might send Tamrain after them. 3 days for the shark's teeth in Blackwood. Tide class beads in Blackwood. These ones don't have a limit, but the others I've got to keep an eye on. 11 days, 13 days, 6 days. Yeah, I did pick up a couple of leads in Shadowfen. So just looking for any more that are red. So there's only 3. There's one that's 3 days, which I'll send. I'll get Rosalor to look after it. Pants, gloves. I know I'm really nervous about roaming around with all these stolen items on me. We're not doing the safe box quest. Okay. There's a reason I'm looking in the bookshelves.
I can't seem to get ahead here.
Huh. I know, but does Gesta have the kind of fine goods I'm looking for? No, it does look like I'm going to have to go looking for my bits and bobs elsewhere. That's okay. And, I mean, the chances that I get arrested with these stolen items on me are... I don't know, I've not done this before. Alrighty, we are going to go to Hag Fen, because it's on the opposite side of the map to where I suspect our missing areas are. So we are missing... points of interest. This is part of how you get your Pathfinder as well. So West Tree and Cambrai Pass. We're also missing Mesanthano's Tower and Palmolag, which actually I think one of them is on the east-west coast. And we're missing, alright, Hag's Footbridge. Let's head on to the Way Shrine and see if we can't get there without running all the way across the country. Which way is the Way Shrine? Yep. Alright. There it is. So we're going to head to the Way Shrine, having rescued Crosswych and carried it off our points of interest. I know, I don't recommend doing exactly that, running across the countryside like an absolute lunatic, because you just don't know what you're going to get yourself into. I know, I was hoping to not get vomited on. Those things, that's the most gross me out attack ever. Okay, into Crosswych. This should be Hag Fen. No, that's Old Croft. Hag Fen Way Shrine, zippity-doo-dah that way. I love it. When you've opened stuff up, it's so much easier. Now, under a hag's... Alright, that's... Okay, Mesanthano's tower. We want to get that off our list. It's also one of the crafting stations, so it'll be interesting to see what we can craft there. Cool. So this would be the thing I was thinking of. Man, we're so over time. Okay, we have found Mesanthano's tower. Ooh, and beware of the Knight's Silence, the greatest achievement. So Knight's Silence is the armor, I believe, that we can... Alright, clearly I do not have enough traits researched to be able to craft that. That's right, but taking stuff from here is not stealing, so therefore there's no point me trying to find a belt here yet. Knight's Silence is the armor set. I know, I just can't be bothered. Going down the stairs again. Alrighty, next episode. Wow, who are you? Ah. I love that. It's the costumes. Look at this. How pretty is that, right? Very pretty. Yeah. Alright, let's stop stalking. I know, I'm admiring the costumes. There's so many good ideas out here. Alright. We need to find... Where are we? Just zoom in. So this is Hag's Fen here. Somewhere in here is a footbridge. Let's go find the footbridge with the shiny thing underneath it. The exercised Coven Cottage. You can, it's one of the houses for purchase. I guess we need to find the hags. That was a crocodile. Not friendly. Alright, I am getting carried away though. Guys, on that note, I'm going to leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.